It's the Carolina Panthers taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. And we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Carolina Panthers. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And just in case you didn't know in the days leading up to the NFC title game, you definitely know now. No rookie quarterback has ever won the Super Bowl. But this is getting to
They start the drive with Lynch. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Vick running the option left. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. This is Samuel. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Lynch up the middle, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Vick to throw it. They set up the screen to Lynch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. 2nd year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. A run right side. It's Gore. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 30. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
But partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Vick. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 39 yards. And the Niners have struck first in this NFC title game. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. Williams now on the return. This taken in right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now it's Newton. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Newton now to throw. Able to find the open man. Oh, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to throw. Newton. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Newton. That's into the hands of Tolbert. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. McCaffrey running up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he will be out of bounds on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Newton to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Panthers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing is Newton. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. McCaffrey is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now Newton. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. 3rd and goal here, a big play brewing in this NFC title game. Here's Newton. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now Lynch running right. Pushes past him. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, it's Vick. That'll be caught by Rice. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. They go up the middle with Lynch. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Vick, option right. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
On first down, it's Gore. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And this is good for a first down, his 2nd grab in this NFC Championship bout. Here's Vick. Complete to Jones. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now here's Vick. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns.
So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Now Gold for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
Right now, they're in some uncharted waters, Charles. They haven't been facing deficits like this season. We're going to see what they're made of.
And I think the easy thing right now is for us to discuss how the home crowd can help them, carry them along. Bottom line, though, they've got to make plays to get the crowd.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Vick. Yeah, this pass pretty easy one to hold on to. The kick by Gold is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Newton's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Newton. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Newton. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Newton now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Here's Newton. That is caught. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 1st down, it's Newton. Open man, once again, it's Thielen. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Newton. A throw right side here going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Newton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Throwing again is Newton. Looking middle, and that's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And his kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. First down, Vick. A nice little juke. That ball caught. It's Rice.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Vick readies to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. 52 yards. And the 49ers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Gold to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Following the fumble recovery, Vick got a man. That's Ayuk. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Now 2nd and 3.
To throw, Vick. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Gould is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the AFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Denver Broncos doing battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the NFC Championship game. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. But the Panthers going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. McCaffrey on the counter. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Newton.
He's going to pick up the first down and then some.
And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. His first catch of this 3rd quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
2nd down and 4.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Looking to throw. Newton. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Newton.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead, it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
3rd and 4.
Throwing, Vick.
He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Vick on the bootleg.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Vick now. That one caught by Rice. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. He stiff arms him. He gets away from one. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Operating from the gun, Vick. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. An inside run with Lynch. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And they'll go on the ground. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Gore. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Lynch. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Running for it. Here's Lynch. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. This 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Panthers on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Newton. And that will be incomplete as well.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Yeah, Sanders now to return. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about a nut crush. Any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Vic to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
A first down throw coming for Vic. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
Now a give. Running right is Lynch. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Vic on 3rd and 2.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown!
George Kittle, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Now Gold for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack.
But when this game is done, the credit will go to the consistent pressure on the quarterback as a huge cause of this win. Most teams are happy if they get a few of these games per year. You know they're going to watch this tape over and over, try to identify what's working, and keep it going.
2nd and 10.
Draw play to Tolbert. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Staying on the ground, going right back to Tolbert. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Newton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
And with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
They'll try the middle with Lynch. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
2nd and 5.
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the pistol, they run with Lynch. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Lynch up the middle.
73 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles